In the quiet corner of New Mexico, as the early 1990s dawned, an unsettling mystery began to whisper through the town of Taos. It was a sound that defied logic, a persistent, low-frequency hum, a phantom vibration that only some could perceive. For those afflicted, it was more than just a nuisance. It brought relentless headaches, waves of nausea, turning their homes into prisons of discomfort. Was this merely a peculiar local phenomenon, a quirk of geography and acoustics? Or was something far more sinister at play, a whispered hint of a global conspiracy? Scientists descended, their instruments meticulously charting the airwaves, searching for an origin, a cause, anything. Yet the source remained elusive, lost in the very fabric of the air. The Taos Hum, a mystery that still echoes, a stark reminder of the unexplained forces that can subtly, yet profoundly, alter our world. In the late 18th century, as revolution swept across Europe, Ireland, too, was aflame with rebellion. Inspired by the ideals of liberty and equality, a unified force of Catholics and Protestants, the United Irishmen, rose against British rule. Their ambition was audacious, to create an independent Irish republic. The year 1798 saw a brutal and bloody conflict erupt. From the rolling hills of Wexford to the rugged coastlines, fierce battles raged. Thousands perished, their dreams of freedom drowned in a tide of violence. The rebellion, though ultimately crushed, left an indelible mark on Irish history, igniting a flame of national identity that would burn for generations to come, a stark reminder of the enduring struggle for self-determination. It's March of 1781, and in the city of Bath, England, a dedicated amateur astronomer named William Herschel is meticulously scanning the vast canvas of the night sky. He's not looking for anything in particular, just charting the familiar stars. But then he sees it, something that doesn't quite fit. It's not a star, it's too large, and it's definitely not a comet, for its movement is too slow, too deliberate. Through painstaking observation and rigorous calculation, Herschel confirms the unbelievable. He has discovered a new planet, a world unseen by human eyes, lurking far beyond the orbit of Saturn, pushing the boundaries of our known solar system further than anyone had ever imagined. This was the very first planet ever found using a telescope, and its discovery would forever alter our understanding of our celestial neighborhood. Across the shimmering Mediterranean, whispers of a new power began to stir. It was around 814 BC, on the sun-drenched coast of North Africa, that a legend was born. Fleeing a treacherous past, the exiled Tyrian princess, Dido, arrived with a burning ambition to forge a new home, a new empire. Her eyes fell upon a strategic hill, and with a stroke of unparalleled cunning, she struck a deal with the local chief. He offered her only as much land as an ox hide could cover. But Dido, with a visionary's mind, didn't see a limitation. She saw an opportunity. She meticulously cut the hide into impossibly fine strips. Then, with them, she encircled an entire vast hill, the very acropolis of what would become Carthage. From this audacious act of wit and will, a mighty Phoenician trading empire began its ascent, a future titan destined to challenge the might of Rome. It was the summer of 1628. Stockholm harbor buzzed with anticipation. Sweden's pride, a brand new warship, the Vasa, a floating fortress meant to dominate the seas, was embarking on its maiden voyage. A royal audience had gathered, eager to witness its splendor. But as the ship set sail, disaster struck. A slight shift in the cannons, a gust of wind too strong for its unstable design, and the Vasa, tragically top-heavy, heeled over. Water rushed in with terrifying speed. In full view of the cheering crowds, the magnificent vessel, barely a mile from shore, sank to the murky depths, a breathtaking, heartbreaking tragedy on its very first sail. Yet, 333 years later, This lost giant would rise again, a silent testament to ambition and the unforgiving laws of nature. It was the summer of 1967, in the quiet university town of Cambridge, England, when a young PhD student, Jocelyn Bell Burnell, stumbled upon something utterly extraordinary. While meticulously charting the night sky with a new radio telescope, she detected a baffling, rhythmic signal. Not just any signal, but a series of precisely timed pulses, repeating with uncanny regularity. At first, the scientific community, with a touch of humor, jokingly wondered if they'd found little green men. But as the data solidified, the truth proved even more astonishing. These weren't messages from afar, but the echoes of the universe itself. They were the signals from rapidly spinning neutron stars, remnants of exploded suns, acting as cosmic lighthouses, their beams sweeping across space. This monumental discovery revolutionized astrophysics, revealing that the universe was not only vast, but was actively broadcasting its deepest, most hidden secrets. Imagine Dublin Castle, 1907. A palpable buzz in the air, the city preparing for a momentous visit from King Edward VII. The centerpiece of his arrival? The glittering Irish crown jewels, the very symbols of royal authority, secured within the sturdy Bedford Tower. They were locked away, under guard, ready to dazzle. But as the king's carriage drew closer, a chilling discovery sent shockwaves through the castle and across the nation. The jewels were gone, vanished. A brazen theft, right under everyone's noses, just days before the royal procession. It ignited a scandal. Whispers of conspiracy and even suspicion fell upon the Duke of Argyll's own nephew. Yet, despite extensive investigations, no one was ever caught, and the priceless regalia has never been recovered. The mystery of the stolen Irish crown jewels remains one of the most enduring unsolved crimes in British history, a phantom echo of a bygone era.